that 1 a.m.
I don't know, man. This is the thing, right? Like with him,
People
there's,
the
like,
1 p.m. guy.
there's this mystery girl, man. With this guy, there's a mystery girl, and we're trying to figure it out. Okay? We're starting this episode off with the same way. Like there's a mystery girl, man.
I just want to know who.
Update.
Bro.
The mystery girl update. The mystery girl update.
I want to know
Let's
how
talk about it.
special this girl is.
Yeah.
That he took a week. You know how like a friend is coming in. Friend is coming in to Canada, right? Yo, I'm gonna need the weekend off, bro. Like I'm busy, right? I'm being in Toronto. He's like, yo, I need 7 full days. 7 full days
It
off.
must be special, man.
This is somebody special.
Really special. Don't worry, yo.
But then the side of me tells me, nah, we're all just building it up and it's some next shit.
I haven't said jack shit.
You talked about how like there might be a mystery girl,
Yeah.
like in the video, one of his vlogs.
Yeah.
You saw a
I
little
saw a
glimpse.
mystery girl. I know what
Thing is, he's really good at hiding with the angles, right? It's like,
Yeah.
yo, you only see the hair. It's like,
We're
oh
rolling right
shit.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Seriously?
These are just straight roasting me in the first minute. Just calling me out, yo.
Anything goes unfiltered, bro.
This is video. Again, this is a podcast that has no rules.
Unfiltered. That was one
Right?
of the
You can start getting up and twerking here if you want. Like it's again.
Help yourself, guys.
We don't judge. We don't judge here. We don't do any of that, right?
Yeah, and I got the beatbox, so.
Oh, yeah, I can help too.
Huh?
I can help too with that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at you.
I learned it from one of my brother's best friends. And like
Really?
ever since, cause like remember back in the day, Fast and Furious came with those dope soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one day he just like, and I was like, how the fuck you do this? It's
Yeah.
like Adam's apple. I was like, what the fuck is Adam's apple? I was like, okay, so over the years I just started doing it. I was like, now I'm just like sitting there randomly go.
Yeah. Oh shit, yo.
Fucking yeah.
It's kind of attractive right now.
Straight up, so you're in the
Yo,
head.
noise hit me up.
Who's your favorite like rapper?
All time or like? Yo, okay. Here's the
top-
thing.
top-
Yo, I already know your
Here's the
answer.
thing.
I already know your.
Bro,
I'm
I
gonna
know
say. I'm
half
gonna
the world
say.
knows my answer.
I'm gonna say
But
it.
it depends. Like if you're talking bars, if you're talking cadence, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say okay.
Connection-wise.
I will have 2 different questions.
Connection.
Who's
one.
your favorite artist
Okay.
to listen to?
Okay.
And then who do you think is the best?
Okay. So top 3 to listen to. I'll just give you top 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Let me guess the first
And-
one.
M.
Yeah,
Cole,
there you go.
And Jay Z. Those are my top 3.
2 of them are
Yeah, yours?
same as mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say like if that's your favorite.
M.
M. Cole, Jay Z.
Yeah.
I think mine is Jay Z, Drake, and I have to go with Eminem. I have to go with
Yeah.
Eminem.
I'll say Cole.
Good last one.
Good last one.
Because I was like, yeah.
Cole.
Shit,
Fucking Kendrick for sure.
Yeah.
What about that guy? And then
See, that's it. I was one.
the third one's hard, man. There's so many of them I like.
Obviously.
Dude.
Said dude.
Yeah, I want to put Kendrick in there, but it's like very close with Kendrick and like Eminem. Because yo, I judge it off like when the song comes out,
Yeah.
like how fast are you gonna get to that song? Like how excited are you?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, today everything's accessible. Right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
It takes fucking like 2 seconds.
Straight up.
On Spotify.
No, but at the same time, like even if music comes out and I really don't care, I won't
Yeah.
listen to it right away.
Exactly.
If
I
get
don't,
the time.
yeah,
I'll
straight
do
up.
it.
Like
But,
today that Eminem Logic track came out, I was like, yo, I'm.
Yeah.
As soon as it came out, I was like, I need to listen to
It's
it.
like, I'm not
Usually
even
it's like
drinking my
yo,
morning water. I'm not even washing my face. Straight.
yeah, straight.
On the
straight.
cell phone.
No, for sure.
Whatever I'm doing stops. It's like, alright. That's like special tracks that come out.
Yeah.
But like Schoolboy dropped the album.
Yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah.
It's bangers, but like,
Yeah.
I haven't heard his
Actually.
album yet.
Really?
Nah.
Banger. I love that guy too.
I didn't even know.
He's like,
he really saw
he's
him.
up there too. You can see he's number 3 as well.
Shit, eh? He's
Oh,
that
okay.
high up?
No, for me it's like yo, he just
Okay,
fucking
what do you look for though when you listen to rappers?
Like-
Depends, right?
lyrics, but at the same time, lyrics are everything.
It depends.
Does it make me move?
No, seriously, yeah.
Does me make?
Exactly.
Does it like give me energy of some sort? That's music, man. If it makes me move, you know what I mean?
So it doesn't. It's not like it has to be lyrics. It could be like.
Yeah.
Part of it is lyrics, right? Because
I
it
think
can't
that-
be dumbass lyrics either, and like the beat's bumping. I'm just gonna be like, oh, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Exactly, yeah.
But I love it.
That's
I
probably
think
one.
I think Drake is the best one at doing that, in my opinion.
Are you
Mixing it
saying
all, putting it all
Toronto?
together.
Yo, yeah, just overall, like, just making sure that the crowd bumps. Like, the way that he says some of his stuff, like, it's just very
Yeah,
catchy.
yeah, like I can deliver.
Right?
some
He
live,
could.
Definitely.
That's the main. I think that's the main key that makes Drake stand out from.
Yo, honestly, I don't think anybody else could rap or sing Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
nobody else in the game could do
Yeah.
that except for him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like that's just how. It's like Luda with certain songs. Like only Luda can sing certain fucking songs.
Yeah.
Drake's a god, man. Drake's a
That's
god.
the thing with Cole. Like as a lyricist,
Yeah.
that guy is crazy flow. And as a like when he sings sometimes, like
Yeah.
randomly, like it's not bad. It's kind of unique.
Yeah,
but
it's
he
a
can't
vibe.
do that
Yeah.
It's a
any
vibe.
track.
Yeah.
It's like K-Dot tries it too.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
on like
K-Dot
Gang, a
tries
couple
some.
songs like
Yeah, a lot of
it
people
wasn't
try.
bad. It was like
Like even Anders, he's another Toronto rapper. He tries the same thing too, and he's good at it an extent. But I don't think I've seen anyone do it better than Drake. In my
That's what
opinion.
Drake's got.
Yeah, that's why he's up there.
The music god, yo.
Straight up, bro. It's like it's crazy to think a Canadian artist, a Toronto artist, is number one
Real shit.
in the American land.
that's nuts.
Yeah,
That's
man.
super
My
dope.
UK cousins will be texting me all the time. They'll be like, yo, your Bindu's in town right now. Sending pictures. I'm like, yo, that's a Bindu, man. Take care of it. It's for punch and shit. Yeah. Don't wanna fuck around with shit. Like, you keep him
Chachu बनाओ ले.
Chachu, you know, they don't know. Pancha. Toronto.
No, I always wanted to ask you, why Revive as the title for your?
Oh, man.
Because you bring things to life.
No, it's
not that deep.
Bring
It's not that deep, to be honest.
Yeah, bring it
I'm sitting in
On the
fucking
toilet?
class right? At Ryerson, right? And then it was in the middle of me trying to figure out my life, and I'm like, yo, you know, we need a film production company. There's something I can make a company in the future. I'll start now. And then I was just on thesaurus throughout the class, just searching up words that I liked or that meant something to me, and just took all the fucking synonyms for everything, made a list. It was a page-long list. Then next class, I came back, right? Next class, started crossing out the ones I did not like. Then I had like a final like 8, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let me sleep on this, right? Next class, crossed out,
Cross it
like,
out.
then I circled Revive. I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
That's it. No meaning behind it, guys. This is all it is.
That's a masterpiece idea.
And I think Revive, yo, sounds pretty cool, right?
Sounds
When
pretty-
you
yeah,
got the kids in there, right? No problem.
Yeah, it actually works so well too.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
works,
forget
man.
it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo.
I think with names like that, then people start to attach meanings. Like they start to
I just
relate,
did.
which is good.
That's
It's
the whole
fine,
point.
yo. That's the whole point,
That's
right?
true,
It's
right?
like to have some sort of connection, whatever connection that you
Yeah.
have to it.
That's what I do with my videos. Like, people will be like, what's the meaning behind this video? I'll be like, whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly.
You decided.
That's
Yeah.
what art is at the end of the day, right? You look at an art piece, you're not going to ask the guys, like, what the hell is this? You're going to be like, yo, this seems like this to me.
Yeah.
This is giving me this message.
Yeah.
So art has that kind of.
It happens. It happens so much, like in movies and shows and music. Like they make something and they might have a meaning. It might have like a certain level of deepness, but it's people always like, you know, there's theories on shows and like, yo, this happened because of this and
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
this is gonna happen. The art, I always imagine like the creators sitting back and going like, damn, I didn't even think of that myself. You know?
No, seriously, yeah.
Like I just made it.
Had a vision.
Yeah,
Just,
that's cool though. I like how people just like go into it and like.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just got that habit because like since I've been listening to rap,
Yeah.
I've always I started listening to rap when I was really depressed back in high school, and ever since that it's just like I got that habit of analyzing shit. But then over these past like I would say a year and a half, I really learned the fact that okay, whoa, some things you gotta let it be as it is. Right? You
Yeah.
don't have to look too deep into it,
Yeah.
and that's dope too because like you get like just a genuine
Yeah.
perspective.
So
And that's what you want.
So
most.
you're an overthinker.
Fuck yeah.
I'm in the same.
But
boat.
right now, I would, presently, I would say no,
Mhm.
just because these last I would say the last year's been just fucking dope
Yeah.
mentally.
So how do you like so when you're in a stage of like you realize that you're like overthinking, a lot of people overthink, right? When you're like I overthink a lot. How do you get to that point where it's like, yo, you
Bring it back?
You shift that mindset a bit, like, you know, I don't need to go this deep. I don't need to think about it this much.
Yo, honestly, bro, you just again one of the biggest things I really learned was look at the genuine aspect of things. Like, does this really need to be thought about a lot, right? And, like, especially lately, like I think like starting this year, Humble and Rackstar they released a track called "Focus on the Now." That shit really got me because it was like, yo, your mind, like once you work in the social work field, you understand that your mind's always gonna be running. Like legit, our minds never fucking stop running.
That's true.
It's how much shit are you really gonna control in there? No, just let it go, right? So, and you understand that okay, wait, there's certain things I can't control and certain things I know my mind's gonna run, so it's temporary, let it go.
So what were some of the things that like were messing you up before in terms of like what you were overthinking about?
Oh, it was all personal stuff on like family related.
Yeah.
You know, like yo, my thing is okay. So I have siblings. I'm the youngest in my family.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is giving back to them because yo, think about it. They've always given to me, right? So
Yeah.
one of the dopest things like I love about myself is when I got my first job. It was like my check was like $1,400. I divided that and gave it to everybody in the house.
Oh, that's
And I
super
keep
sick,
nothing.
bro.
I loved it. Yo, it was like it felt so like wholesome. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yo, thanks for giving me all this shit. I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah.
And then like ever since that, I just keep in mind that okay, wait, like it was like shit at home would stress me out. Like yo, wait, why is this not this? Why is that not that? And then also, I mean, what else happens when you're fucking 16, 17? You're trying to figure out who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
So in the mix of all that, it's like I was definitely not emotionally intelligent back then, which I'm grateful for now, of course, whatever. And like I just didn't understand the concept of time, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like when we're at that age, you want to take in so much information. Right? You want to be like, yo, wait, I want to get this figured out. Especially when I was in that state of mind that, yo, I'm analyzing shit. Like these lyrics, they help me analyze. They help me understand M's story. They help me understand Cole's story. Okay, now let me try to figure out my shit. So literally, I remember I mentioned this on RCT's podcast. Shout out to Matt. That yo, when I first started listening to rap, I literally took Recovery. And then I took 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I wrote out the whole albums in one of my books, and see how, cause Cole, cause Cole can relate to the world, right? That's how he puts fucking music out.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, so how the fuck can I relate to this guy to get, like, how can I expand my mind so I get perspectives and get out of this little fucking negative hump I'm in? Cause honestly, wordplay taught me one of the dopest things, and I mentioned this to everybody. What's the difference between the words positive and negative? I'm asking.
So it's a connotation, the energy that you give it off. I feel like.
And what else? Think about
The
one
words,
simple thing.
the words positive.
Yeah, so think about the word positive and negative.
Yeah.
I think it's all perspective, right, from your own self.
That's very true too. But the first three letters.
I'm literally just thinking. I was like positive, negative.
you take out. So when you spell negative, it's negativity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Positive is POSIT. So instead of the except for the I and A,
Oh shit, yeah.
you
that's
just
the
take
only
away the
difference.
first three letters.
Yeah.
So it hit me. I'm like, yo, wait, how the fuck are three letters in charge of my mood?
Yeah.
Or my mindset?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Like.
For
Yeah.
sure.
It's so if you think about it, it's so true. What the fuck? Have you looked
You
at
put that emoji with the mind thing? That's what's happening to me right now, bro.
No, 100%, man. I think I learned energy as well. Like I used to surround myself around a lot of negative energy too, going into high school. Yeah, one of them. No, but like a mindset.
I just found out.
Like I feel like the negative energy, it's people around you have a part to do with it, but it's a lot of it's in your mind, man. At the day, I feel like, right? So just like finding a way to just make it. Switch that narrative, man. Like, if you keep thinking about negatives, you're gonna be a negative person, right? And just constantly, you're drowning yourself in that shit. So just trying to find a way to open that up. And like, I wanna ask you this, because you're a hell of a positive guy. Based on like, every time I meet you, every time I see your posts and whatnot, hella positive.
Thanks.
But like, I know it's not, for me, it's not easy to stay positive all the
It
time.
isn't.
There's times when it's like, oh, fuck, I'm weathering a storm right now.
Yeah.
But how do you get through that? How do you remind yourself, yo, stay positive even
Honestly,
through
I'm
this?
like, bro, it's honestly a daily thing. Like, I actually ask myself that question
Yeah.
every day almost. Because, like, again, it's also about staying in the present. It's all about, for me, like, okay, I can't explain this too much, but I found my purpose in life,
Yeah.
like, a couple of years ago. Because, like, I look back at my family and, like, I look at who the fuck I am on a deep level. And I tease everybody with it. So even my page, HP, right?
Yeah.
So those two letters, they mean something really huge that I hope to share with everybody, like, in years, because I
Yeah.
want to build something that is really unique and impactful. But yeah, that's like the core essence of who I am, and it is fucking so dope. Cause
Yeah.
like every day, so you know, with my work in the social work field, everybody's like always talking about burnout.
Yeah.
Like, yo, even I think, well, actually, general work field, we always talk about burnout, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't get burnt out. Make sure you do have time for yourself. Make sure all that shit. And I always answer for myself like, yo, I never get burned out simply because everything I do is like a brand new vibe to it. So my number one example for you, let's say I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym at 5. Okay, I'll work out until like 6:30, come back home, shower, and then eat breakfast, have good breakfast, go to work. Now in between is like me getting out of the house first. Let's say if I didn't sleep well, I might be a little cranky. Me, as soon as I step outside, I look up. The stars in the morning look so dope.
Yeah.
There's my
For sure.
start. There's my restart right there. Okay. Let's say something's still on my mind. You just went to the gym. After the gym, nothing's really on your mind.
Yeah.
So you're just thinking about the food. So I fucking
Yeah.
take that food in and
Yeah.
now let's say right before I leave the house, I don't know, something fucking pisses me off, some shit. From me walking from my doorway to my car's door, once I hear that music, it's a new drive.
Yeah.
So I'm present in the moment.
Mhm.
Yo, I have a concert in my car every time I drive.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. You'll see one guy going down steel
Yeah.
fucking just jamming the fucking I swear to God. And so then that'll be off my mind. And then the dopest part about my job, what I love to do is every day is a new day when I go to work. So anytime I step in the office, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna see clients and all that. No, it's like every person's it's a new day for that person and it's a new day for me.
Mhm.
And every interaction is new.
Yeah.
So once I'm in a room with somebody and I'm just hearing them out, it's like nothing else matters.
Yeah.
And
What do
it's
you-
dope because like every time you go back in and go back out, it's a new time, right?
Mhm.
So it's like staying in the moment.
Yeah, literally, man. That's
Yeah.
the best part about like that's the biggest
It's
part.
true.
about it.
Once like you're in that moment, you're not really because what ruins your mood is something that happened.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like you know how they mention like I hate to use these words because like I feel they're too overused, but when you talk about anxiety and depression, it's like anxiety is part of the future,
Yeah.
right? When you say depression is the past, I think that's the same.
Yeah.
We all know this
Yeah,
shit,
you're
right?
right. You're right.
So
yeah.
it's like, but how far are you gonna stay in the past? And like I'm speaking out on personal experience. I've stayed in the past for so long in my life with personal things, to the point where it has dug me a hole in the ground. But obviously, I'm the one who has to get back out of the hole. Right?
Mhm.
Like I've had great pieces to help me out. Like bro, I think about it all the time. My best friends, I'm so fucking grateful for them.
Mhm.
And to come to a realization that yo, I'm actually perfectly lonely. Like I have no problem being perfectly lonely,
Yeah.
but to have these people choose me to be in their life is fucking even. You know, you appreciate them more. right?
100%.
So like I found that out these past 2 years too. I was like, yo, because I've always been outgoing. It's not that I'm not outgoing. It's who the fuck I am. I
Mhm.
love it. I'm
Yeah.
an energetic freak.
Yeah.
But like, I used to sometimes doubt, wait, why is this person my friend? Like, why are they choosing me and shit
Mhm.
like that? But then once you start that shit about, okay, wait, this is who I am and
Yeah.
all that, and pull the solution all together.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you do for work? Just for context for the viewers.
So, I can't give too much info because
Yeah, obviously,
clients and
obviously,
shit,
just
but-
general.
So I do peer support,
Yeah,
and I basically see a lot of clients who have addictions or mental health issues.
yeah.
Mhm.
I just counsel with my
Mhm.
coworker.
Man.
Shout out to you, you know who you are.
Yeah.
And we're a dynamic duo, bro. We fucking, it's just I'm literally living what I'm doing, so
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Mhm. That's awesome, man. I feel like, especially like dealing with people, like obviously in those circumstances, right? They probably bring another perspective to life, man.
That's the thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's what I mean. Like every conversation is a new. Like
Yeah.
even I may see one guy every 2 weeks, but
Mhm.
every 2 weeks can be different
Yeah.
because life is happening to him. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like, yeah, it's just like endless rewards in
Yeah.
that sense. But here's my thing though. Like I just don't even feel it anymore. Like
Yeah.
some clients tell me, "Oh my god, thank you so much. You helped change my life." And I'm just like, it's part of my job. I don't know what
Yeah.
to say to you. You know, like, dang, like I'm glad I can help you, but
Yeah.
what matters the most is you helped yourself. Right?
Yeah.
So as long as you know that,
Mhm.
and it's like people are like, why are you downplay it so much? I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, but again, you gotta understand. Well, I know you won't really understand, but for me to be me is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And if I'm been being me for the past how many years, right?
Mhm.
Like I don't know what more I can really say to
Yeah.
somebody if I'm helping you. It's like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know
You're
what
just being
you-
yourself.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
being
Like,
yourself. I see
what am I
you're
supposed to say? Oh yeah, thanks. I'm just being me. right?
Yeah.
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 No, that's why like I freaking started doing this like almost at the end of last year. Everybody I see, I just tell them keep shining. It's funny.
Yeah.
I saw AK at fucking at Pavitter's event.
Yeah,
This past
yeah.
Saturday at SAGM, and like I just approached him like, yo, bro, keep shining, man. Keep doing your thing. And like he's like, cool, thanks. And like later on, he's walking like, yo, bro, keep shining, man. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah. But yeah, no, like I think that's a big thing too. Like, yo, we all have our demons and shit, but just keep shining.
Mhm.
So was it like everything that you've been through personally, mentally, was what helped you decide that you know what this is, make you realize that this is your passion. This is
Well,
what
no, it was all man. I had to like really look back, like even before all that shit. Like if I look back from my childhood, you know, like I've been dancing since I was 4. I've always been positive. Always been like, you know, I've been a nutcase. Like literally,
Yeah.
I've been,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I was that kid who was running around the whole house, fucking naked, just fucking doing it.
But I know you still annoying.
I used to fight I used to do this for my mom, bro. So I used to watch Punjabi movies when I was a kid, right? I used to take the sofa cushions. I used to pretend those were the bad guys.
Yeah.
So I'd like fight them and pretend for my
Oh,
mom.
shit.
Like this is a wild kid in the fucking room just going crazy.
Yeah.
And-
Next level creativity.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, it was crazy. Like, cause like I grew up with that stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
I realized this recently too. Like my brother and of course my whole family. But my brother, now there's a lot of parts of me that are from my brother. Like
Mhm.
I look at how he surrounded me with his friends when I was a kid, and when you look at my friends, it's a complete reflection. Like
Yeah.
my main friends are so mature and fucking they're grind monsters and
Mhm.
you know like
Yeah.
the stuff you want to be surrounded by.
Mhm.
Surrounded by.
Yeah.
And like if I look at my brother's friends, I literally call them my brothers. And it's like, I love that similarity of knowing that my brother has such a huge part, and there's so much of my brother in me. So it's like endless love in that sense. Too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, my mom used to live with us when we were kids, and like, he brought Bhangra in my life, and Bhangra was the biggest, like, that was probably one of my core parts of me being positive. Because I've been dancing since I was a kid, and I love Bhangra, so it was like, and then to actually have that mix of Bhangra and hip hop now, it's like it's even better.
And you've never seen a Bhangra dancer not smiling.
Right? You can.
You won't find them.
Yeah. You shouldn't be dancing if you're not smiling.
I think that's one of the first things that they teach you, man. When you,
Well, I
when
mean,
you
you
start
remember
learning.
high school? Like,
Yeah.
how many talent shows did I do?
Yo, I remember.
Shout out to squad.
I remember. Yeah, you had your squad.
Yeah.
I know you had a few girls on your squad too, and.
Oh, I have to mention that, huh?
I'm just saying.
You watch it.
Be careful with this one, man.
No, I fully remember, and I know you guys did it at some parties too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Those man, meeting those people were so memorable because they actually helped. They actually came in my life at the right time in the sense that, bro, I was never allowed to go to friends' houses before. Like it was always like my parents were like, my mom was really strict, but it's like it's more just like my parents knew about my guy friends, and they knew that okay, we're either in the park playing football or like at school playing football.
Yeah.
That was cool. But me going to somebody's house was like a different thing for my mom.
Yeah.
My dad was always at work, so it was never a problem for him. But I had to gain a lot of trust from her.
Yeah.
But like when they came around, we started doing practice at other people's house, you know, and because she knows I love Bhangra. And at that point, she knew that nobody can stop me Bhangra.
Yeah.
That's just my love. And yeah, so like that really opened the door for me to kind of really be more social in that aspect, I guess.
Yeah.
So it was dope, and it was with the perfect crowd. Cause like, you look at all those people, they're all so mature. They're not cases, but they're mature. I love you guys. Yeah, it was perfect, man.
So it was that the Bhangra that actually opened, like let your mom open up and let you go to other people's
man,
homes.
A lot of.
What age was this?
Grade 10.
Damn it.
How old were you in grade 10? I don't
Yeah, I was
I
like.
remember the ages.
Yeah, it was like 15, 15.
Yeah, so like 14, 15, I guess.
Yeah.
Like before.
That when you look back and think 14.
Yeah, I'm like, holy
Yeah,
shit,
right?
man.
Like,
Like,
shit, I can't
youngins,
take
yo.
it.
Yeah, grade
I can't
10, like
take
I felt pretty
Because
good.
my whole life, like even when it came to like my guy friends, we've always been play sports. Like sports were our life, bro. You look at us in grade 3 to fucking 12.
Yeah.
We started off with foot hockey, football, a lot of football.
Yeah, same
A
here.
lot- yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Like it's not like today's generation. Sorry, kids.
Fortnite,
You guys don't
Fortnite.
fucking go well. Yes, it drives us crazy, man. It's crazy how today's youth they don't fucking want to play sports a lot. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
Like even in my friend circle, like we had this thing where like, yo, we want to play every sport. Like,
Yeah,
we played
exactly.
soccer a lot, the most.
Yeah.
But then we're like, let's play basketball, let's play baseball. Baseball was so fun
Yeah.
back in the day. But like these kids, but it's like in a way that's just the mindset they're brought up.
It's also the time.
Yeah.
Like everything's so fucking social. Technological.
Yo, now like little kids are on this shit now, man. Like kids, like 4 or 5 year olds are on iPads and
Oh,
stuff.
my
Like,
niece,
they
yeah.
can't live without them now.
Yo,
man.
what do you guys think about the new update on Instagram where they're not gonna show?
I'll be honest with you guys. I never give a shit about likes.
Yeah.
Like I mean, of course it's something that's there, but like for me, it's like I'm just being myself. So I'm not
Yeah.
really posting.
Yeah.
I'm not really posting for attention.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
posting because I'm a social person,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So, but like I think it's gonna be good for some people because they might be so cautious,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't be that cautious.
Yeah.
Like
It's not that
you
serious.
should. Yeah. You shouldn't be like. You shouldn't be looking at posting a picture and looking
Mhm.
at likes every 2 seconds. You know
I
what mean?
personally feel like it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah?
too. I hate it.
I feel like, yo, even though like mental health wise and like for people it is a good thing, like personally it would be a great thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it will be a lot more happier people.
Yeah.
But yo, metrics, man, they matter.
Yeah.
Right? So metrics matter
Yeah,
for
that's
growth,
true,
man.
that's very
And
true,
and
yeah.
this is all a fucking business end of the
Exactly,
day.
yeah.
Especially. Yeah.
They're gonna fucking bring that
Companies
shit
need
back.
to
It's
see
not
numbers,
gonna.
right?
I don't think it's gonna.
See, that's the different perspective. For me, IG is not business.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to like. I am an old wood duck, to be
Mhm.
honest, like,
Yeah.
old soul in that sense. But
Mhm.
like, you know, for me, like, I'd rather let's say Instagram's gone tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you still trust your whole camera skills and your business
Yeah,
to
100%.
perform? Exactly.
100%.
Right. So for me, it's like the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, so somebody first told me when I was on a guest with Matt, and it just blew up. It was great. Somebody's like, "Yo, bro, you have a nice following." I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
He's like, "You have 500 followers." What
Yeah.
does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just doing me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I see. For me, it's more important to at least be me first, and then have whatever social
Very
media
important.
outlet.
Man.
You
I
know what
agree with
mean?
that
Like,
100%.
yeah.
It's like, yo, a lot of people now, especially in like the social media age,
They lose
people are losing
into it.
themselves, man.
Yeah.
They're losing themselves for their attention. right?
Yeah,
You see a lot of people doing dumb shit now just to get attention, clout, short-term clout. That's gonna.
I mean,
last.
it works.
It
'Cause
works.
That's what the world is.
It works, but like, yo, what does that do for
Yeah,
that
what are you
person?
preserving for
You know what I mean?
yourself?
Like,
Yeah, but-
if I did something so dumb to just get views, like what? And they do, like I'm gonna be irrelevant in a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Less
Like,
template.
But you know what's funny though? Like what I've noticed is okay. So we're all in the let's just say like social media is a way of like showing our work in a way, right?
Connection.
Everyone in different ways,
Yeah.
right? We connect. You connect to your followers, audience, or whatever. Everyone has like their thing on social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
So if you're posting something, you're like, you know what? This is for like them. Whoever's like for me, if I'm posting a scene, it's for them to watch,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
For you, everyone, right?
Yeah.
In different ways, but it's the like when we first got Instagram, it was just to get Instagram. We would post whatever we wanted. It was like let's post a
yeah,
picture.
we should.
It's the people in that stage that really have nothing to do with Instagram business wise.
Yeah.
It's just for fun
Yeah.
that are stressing
Yeah.
about likes. You know what I mean?
I guess you're
I-
saying because they're kind of
Which, like-
because they're comparing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that for me, it's like if you're sitting here, right? Say now you're you're creating something to post on Instagram for people to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
So I understand you're like you want to make sure like I post the right picture. I want to make sure like for example a model he wants to
Yeah.
post a really good picture,
Yeah.
so he stresses about it. I understand that. But like some people are just posting it, they're like, yo, they have nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
there's
right?
nothing to
And they're
gain
like,
from it.
yo
except for
man, I
just-
gotta hit 100 likes.
Yeah.
Dude, no one's like watching, like no one gives a shit
Yeah.
that you hit 100 likes or not. You know what I mean?
Literally, people
And-
are just going tapping.
Honestly, yeah.
It's just a bunch of fucking
So
noise.
that's the one thing I liked about it is that like it'll be more quality now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree. Like once
It's
you
not
think
gonna
about it for
last.
2 minutes, this shit's not
They're
lasting.
gonna do
yeah.
that test for like a week and then alright, it's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard Gary Vee say something like, "Yo,
It's a good PR
Instagram's
move.
done in 10 years."
Huh?
That's what made me think like,
Yeah, it could.
yeah, Gary Vee was
It
saying
could
something like, "Yo, Instagram's gonna be done."
Yeah,
in 10
nothing
years.
lasts forever, man.
Yeah.
There's gonna be eventually
Well,
something new.
regardless,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think like there's some people like you said that are hooked on gram
Yeah,
right now
yeah.
to freaking even bring the money in,
Mhm.
and it's like, bro, do you
Short term, man.
Yeah, what do you?
Who knows in
outside of
10
this
years
thing?
you're gonna have to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
Yeah, you
Like,
have to think long term, man.
Yeah, like even like I'll be honest, like me starting this whole HP page, it's like at first I wanted to make sure at least I have that solidified for me because
Mhm.
I don't. It's not about this page popping or shit. It's just that okay, wait, I've been told I'm this positive. I know I'm this positive. So
Yeah.
I'd rather just make a separate page
Mhm.
than being the goofball that I
Yeah.
am as a person.
What is your HP page, man? What is it about?
I know what it stands
So
for.
it's basically it's
Just
literally
the
an outlet of so if I get more opportunities to do podcasts or more
Yeah.
positive, impactful stuff,
Yeah.
I just post it there.
pop.
Yeah.
It's just a separate and that's kind of my way of trying to tease the world with the whole HP context.
Yeah.
Like I just
Okay.
I want to put it out there, and I'm not gonna tell you the meaning because
HP?
Yeah,
HP?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What does it stand for though?
I'm not telling you the meaning. I just
Yeah,
told
I
you started this whole podcast
I
without
watched
me.
your last podcast and
Yeah.
you mentioned it in there. So how are you gonna mention it there? and
Okay,
not mention it
I have a
here?
clip for you. Don't worry, I got a clip for you. I explained it there too. I'll post that for you. Don't worry. I'll tag you. Don't worry. Yeah, no, it's. Fuck, I feel like playing the clip right now. Shit.
Why didn't you want to tell us?
Cause it's okay. So my friends bug me all the time because it's like, but you know, Cole said something like, "Yo, don't let him ever see your soul" or something. Like it was like a lyric, right? And they're like, see, here's the thing with me. People automatically assume with me that yo, he's so extroverted because I'm so outgoing and all that. But you can't be. Well, I can't say you can't be, but like when you're introspective, you're also introverted.
Mhm.
And I feel that you need to be. There's certain things that you can't put out there. You get what I mean? Like, well, not that you can't. Fuck.
So basically, you want to keep that your soul, like you don't want to expose everything to the world. Is that what you're saying? There's some certain things you want to keep to yourself.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I think like okay, so it's like I just said, right? If you start a page on the gram, make sure you have something for yourself first before you put that out there.
Okay.
Because again, this is the most important
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
So with HP, it's just like a whole. It's something that I know the world can't imagine in terms of positivity.
Mhm.
That's how unique and dope it is.
Mm.
And I feel like it deserves to be at least built up to a point where, because if I want to really define it and put it out there, it's something that is honestly really impactful.
Mhm.
And I know I can say that simply because I know what it means and
Yeah.
I understand to a certain aspect the way the world's going. So it is something really huge. And that's
Yeah.
it.
HP
It's
stands
two
for
letters.
Stands for
It's two
something?
letters, yeah.
Okay. Or is it those two letters that mean something, or is
HP
it a
way.
longer?
HPWay.
I know the whole meaning though.
How do you know the meaning?
You know, watch the podcast.
How are you not gonna tell it here?
I don't know if that's temporary.
He
maybe-
still doesn't know nothing. I didn't put nothing. I'm fucking with you right now. No, it's like I just randomly came up with the HP way.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do because
Yeah.
I didn't want to copyright shit with
Yeah.
HP, the laptop company.
Yeah.
Real shit. I'm not trying to do
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
So it was like it's more just like, yo, okay, this is my way. So I'm HP. So this is the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is my way of showing positivity. Or
Oh.
this is the uniqueness
I see,
behind.
I see.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, but you know, I would hope that shit blows up on my
Yeah.
end in a good way. Not even
Yeah.
social media wise, generally
Mhm.
that I could put it out there because I know the day I do, it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like it's so
Real
powerful.
shit.
And I love it.
100%.
What's the
It's
handle,
like
yo?
Daniel Snap. I'm joking.
HP way, yo.
The HP way.
Straight up, like
Yeah.
HP way.
The HP way.
Yo, the
The
HP
HP
way,
way.
like this mystery behind HP now is like the same as the mystery
Yeah,
of this.
that's
Alright, so this show is all about mysteries right now. It's like no one wants to tell anything.
We're like a bunch of
Right?
riddlers.
Yeah,
That's what we
it's
are.
like, yo, we're trying to open up, we're trying to, like, you know, have a conversation.
Yeah.
You won't tell us mystery. Yo, who is mystery girl, huh?
Are you gonna break it to us or
We'll
not?
bring it back at the end.
Bro,
but-
it's
Okay, I'll
unless
tell you
it's
this. I'll tell you
doctors,
this much. Like,
find out.
think about it this way. So since I'm so energetic and outgoing,
Yeah.
that's all you need. Literally, right? Look, what more? You know what I mean? Like, what more do I need to tell you?
Yeah, yeah, this man's making us solve a puzzle right now. You know? I'm like,
Straight
I'm like,
Bitches, get your fucking.
I'm like, oh, shut.
We're getting close, bro.
Okay.
Yo, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Yeah. See, and I like that because like everybody's like, oh, I know Harmon for this. I know Harmon for that. It's like, well, this is something you don't know. So
Yeah.
be patient or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Yeah.
so
Good
yeah, it's
man.
cool. It's good to have some element of mystery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nah, 100%.
Especially being somebody who's very outgoing. I love
Yeah,
that.
for
Because
sure.
I'm not gonna stop being outgoing. I'm gonna be outgoing as I can.
Mhm,
It's
yeah.
like one of my friends. One of my friends. They asked me like, "Yo, how come you don't like when somebody meets for the first time? I'm like, I'm just so outgoing. I won't keep anything back.
Mhm.
It's like, so why are you telling me everything? Or like, you know, they're like, wait, why are you so outgoing? It's like, look, I understand I'm a depthful person.
Yeah.
And I understand this conversation. And you know, when you meet somebody new, it's all about getting like, I'm meeting you for the first
Yeah.
time. So it's like, you're just intrigued by that, and
Yeah.
I understand that. And it's like, your mind is gonna take in what it wants to take in, which is great. But I'm just so depthful, and there's so much depth in me that literally, what more like, how much can you really ask? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So you're saying for that person that's asking, that basically what you said is that third person be like, yo, why are you like
yeah.
telling everything to the person?
Yeah, literally. Somebody
For
like,
you, it's
"Yo,
like,
do you
this
have
is
a filter?"
nothing.
I'm like, bro, what do you mean filter? Like,
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
so deep. Like,
Yeah.
me telling you it's just basic stuff that I'm telling you. It's,
Yeah.
it's a conversation, right?
Mhm.
Like, yo, you guide it. I'll talk all day. I
Yeah.
can talk all day.
Yeah.
100%.
But it's just that like, there's way more to me, so I know that. I mean, everybody has way more to them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's not
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I feel like you scratch the surface with every person you know, man.
Well, that's
There's
kind of the
so-
goal, right? Because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I understand the fact that, again, me being where I am career-wise, too, it's one of the
Yeah.
biggest reasons because I love talking to people, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
understand that, honestly, bro, when you see dark days, everybody has dark days. So
Yeah.
why not be a light for maybe 2 seconds somebody's light? It makes
Mhm.
a fucking difference.
Yeah.
You walk in the room with a whole lot of energy, like you said in the beginning, right? Like,
Mhm.
energy is a whole thing. It's
Mhm.
so important.
Yeah.
I made friends over social media that I would probably never meet. I don't even think I'm ever gonna meet them, but
Mhm.
they have a great understanding of who I am, and
Yeah.
that's so dope to me.
Mhm.
Like, think about that, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's how impactful it can be. And like, again, I'm not trying to use social media. Oh, actually, well, yeah, I'm trying to use social media to be impactful, but again, it starts with me.
Mhm.
So I have me first.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, if IG is gone, I still have me. I'll
Mhm.
still be
Yeah.
spreading
That's
my
big,
light
man.
away.
See,
Everything,
that's-
everything you're talking about, it makes sense because
Yeah,
a
man.
lot of people aren't in that same state, man. of
I know,
like, I'm trying to reach this spiritual state where it's like, I want to be like, I'm trying to reach a state as well. Where like we're all growing, right?
Yeah,
we're all going
exactly,
through a
every day.
process. So it's like reaching that kind of a mindset, man.
Yo, it's funny. One of my friends from she's from Winnipeg or no Edmonton. Sorry, MS. She's from Edmonton. And she's like, yo, so Prophecy's album came out, right? And obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
Prophecy makes everybody senti.
Yeah.
For me, yo, I can't think of anybody when I'm like now. Before, yeah, like before when I wasn't so emotion intelligent, but now it's like I'm literally vibing out to the mother. Freaking
Yeah.
guy's so talented. Like
Yeah.
his beats were so
Yeah.
dope, and
Yeah.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck am I listening to? and like, she was like to me, I was like, yo, I don't know how you do that. I'm like, you'll get there yourself, of course.
Mhm.
That's your own journey. But you gotta understand, like, I watched Gurdasman's vlog. Yo,
Yeah.
if you guys get a
Yeah.
chance, watch it.
Gurdasman
Oh,
vlog?
yo, it's the dopest shit
What?
alive.
What the fuck?
Okay, everybody who listens
Mind
to W music.
blown.
Stop that episode right now. Go watch your
Yeah,
Gurdasman vlog.
yo,
right now.
it's the most dopest
Yeah,
thing
don't
ever.
fuck this
he's
shit.
Like, he's like
Fuck
in the
it.
middle of I don't know where the fuck he's somewhere in America.
Yeah.
He's got the dopest view. He's like in a forest. He has mountains around him, and you know how like Gurdas man is. He's very like everything he fucking says. He's like, oh my god, you're
Deep as
amazing.
fuck, right?
Yeah, and like, yo, I just stumbled on it one day, and I was like, bro, I sat there. I've been watching this thing like so many times, and like some of the shit he mentions is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And like, there's this one part where he's like, it's in the middle. He talks about like how it's like the Mohabbat Zindabad, and it's like it's such a good last one thing to say.
Yeah.
But then like at that point I understood HP, and then when I heard that I was like, yo, energy's unlimited. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm revived.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I gotta check those out, yo.
Yeah, no, seriously, guys.
Awesome.
Honestly, I think you guys should try to check it out, just because it's not only about like,
Okay, last one vlogs.
yeah, like
He's
he only
not-
has one
He
right
only has
now,
one vlog.
because basically his son shoots them. But like, yo, it's the most dope shit ever.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
yo,
Contact
this guy
him,
picks
dude.
out the most dope view, and like it was so wicked how he compared, like he's standing in like empty forest, so he ends off the vlog by planting a tree in a dead forest, right? But before that, he's looking at mountains.
Mm.
It is so sick because like the mountains are actually different colors, and he talks about humanity in the sense that yo, just like these mountains are different colors, we all have, you know, as humans go through, there's different races out there, and
Yeah.
we're all still connected.
Yeah.
And he's like, one of the biggest things I took away from him, he's like, yo, these mountains, they're so strong, yet water goes through them, but they don't go down because, I mean, they're
Yeah,
mountains.
yeah.
And that made me think about like us as humans, like, yo, our difficulties can be like water,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes we feel like we're drowning, but we're fucking mountains. We don't
Yeah.
realize it
Yeah.
because because I guess the world is like that now.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
We freaking
see, yo, one
stumble
thing I've
over.
been playing with is like sensitivity, bro. It's like
It is.
I feel like a devil sometimes thinking that, yo, why is everybody so sensitive? And I'm not trying to like
Yeah.
pinpoint people like, oh, you're so sensitive. No, it's like, fuck, I didn't even know how to explain it. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think about that.
Yeah.
Because like it's like, yo, everybody.
You don't know what
you have
side
the-
you're on yet? Like,
yeah, no,
Yo,
it's
I-
like
I-
you have the right to be sensitive.
Yeah.
But at least understand yourself, because like I feel like everybody takes the word sensitivity and builds themselves a bigger hole than they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Because your life itself is a stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like our responsibilities, us growing up, like you mentioned, like every day you fucking providing for yourself or growing, whatever have you. Yeah, you're gonna get stressed at some point. So understand that instead of diving into something and making it worse for yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I feel like this is what I hate about mental health right now. Because like people, yeah, I get it. We were trying to break the stigma, which is great. Break the stigma, but like, yo, understand that there's a certain definition for depression, anxiety, and stuff, and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Don't go into it to the point where you being upset or sad.
Yeah.
Depression.
Yeah, like you
So,
dive right into
so
it.
what you're saying is like these or like just people, regular people, when they're sad, they go like, I'm depressed.
Yeah, so
Or like they make it worse than it actually is. Just
Yeah.
you being sad for a day, like get over it.
you're allowed to be sad for
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like everybody, well, not everybody, but I feel like a lot of people don't focus on emotional intelligence, and that's something like my coworkers, they always talk to me like, yo, you always mention that. Why?
Yeah.
It's like, but bro, you want to actually have a happier life, understand basic emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can you actually define happiness for yourself?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many people that
Yeah.
can't do that, and I'm not saying you're wrong or right to not do that, but simply saying, understand emotions,
Yeah.
so you don't. Cause like for me, I look at it this way, man. Like, us people and our emotions, we're like up here, and the word depression, anxiety is like down there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so understand that you can be sad for a day or two. You can be upset before you're depressed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like sit down and actually understand why you're upset. Like there's a root cause. So you're growing up. I mean, it's part of growing up.
So when you say can you do you know what makes you like
for me,
what's happiness for you, right?
Oh,
Are you-
HP.
so you asked that question, right?
Mm.
So are you saying like in terms of what makes you happy? Like do you know like
Well, no, just a simple emotion. Like, what is happiness, right? Like,
Okay.
Like, what do you? Can you actually sit down and write down a couple things that actually, like, when you say happy, it comes to your mind?
Okay.
Because, like,
Mm.
I feel like when
Yeah.
we think about something negative, like sadness or anger, we
Yeah.
can fucking write a list of 16,000 things.
100%.
But when it's something happy, you're just like, wait, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm
For
stuck in
sure.
that hole, so I can't really think about happiness. Right?
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
because happiness, I feel like it goes into depth. Like
Yeah.
there's so many, like you have short-term happiness and long-term happiness, and maybe people forget the difference. Like there's something that I'm happy today, right?
Yeah.
But what would really make you happy? Is like, oh, if I did this, it did
Yeah,
this, it did
exactly. Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean I'm not happy right now?
Yeah.
Exactly. Seriously.
Right?
Literally, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's something with so much depth. It's like you have to actually understand that emotion yourself and
Yeah.
what it means for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Big
It's like
your definition of happiness may not, it may be totally
Different
off. They're
than
all
everybody
fuck that, right?
else's.
This
Yeah.
guy thinks it this way, right?
Yeah.
But you have, it's kind of like a journey inside of you, man.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
I think it's also
100%.
like as humans we're developing with every generation,
Yeah.
and we're kind of getting smarter. Like
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
kids that are
exactly.
1 year old right now, they're way smarter than we were. when we
Yeah.
were 1 years old.
Technological wise, information
Generally,
wise.
And-
they
and-
intake so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I think everything in life is give and take. I feel
Mm.
so. Like if you're getting smarter, you're also thinking a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think a lot more, overthink,
Yeah.
analyze,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like the depression rates, whatever you want to say, a lot more people are sadder now.
Yep.
Is because like they're just thinking a lot
Yeah.
about it. You know what I mean? And then when you think a lot about it, you realize that like, oh, a lot of things in life aren't always like in general life. So then you have to develop yourself to a point, like you
Exactly.
said, to reach a point.
Mhm.
Like what you said you're trying to reach a state.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like I'm trying to
Mhm.
reach a state
Yeah.
where it's like,
Everybody has their own personal state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to my friends too, like they actually helped me a lot with that, cause I was somebody who was always like, energetic, but I'd be thinking a lot. And you look at these people, they're all fucking relaxed, mellow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It's like it's so refreshing to have, right? 'Cause, like, when I tell you about if I tell you about my 3 best friends, bro, it's like my first 2 are guys and the third one's female. But
Yeah.
my boys, I've known them for like one for 18 years, one for 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really value longevity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what makes them at the top of that list. It's not like I don't value everybody. Like I do value everybody different, but like for those 2, like knowing them more than half my life, bro, it's like they've always been so relaxed, and like even if they stress, they just have that drive in them, and that's why I love the fact that they're my boys, because like like when you see us all together, it's like I'm glad that I'm with these guys and not somebody else. You know what I mean? And it's like I look at my whole circle in that sense. Like my 3 other boys, you guys know who you are. Even them, they're like fucking. We rip each other every day of the night. Like I think most male friends are like that.
Yeah.
You
of
have to.
course.
rip
Yeah, I
each
rip
other.
this guy
that,
every
that,
day.
that's your conversation. That's your
Any
conversation.
second I get a rip a man, I'm just like, yo.
We
I got ripped in the beginning of this fucking podcast, bro.
We kicked each other
To
out
an
of the chat.
extent.
It's fun. But yeah, it's like you really need that. It's important. And then
100%.
to have all that refreshing, and fucking, I love it.
Yeah, the people you have around, man, it's a
It's
big
everything.
Very
impact.
big, man. I think once you surround yourself by the right people, man, you exponentially grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like a fucking like, what do they call those things, man? Like you're in a dome.
Yeah,
You know, like
literally,
when
bro.
babies are in those things when they're born.
Yeah,
What is that thing called?
I have no idea.
The thing that is.
Kinesis,
The-
sorry.
The
I
crib.
don't want to say the
Incubator.
incubator and shit, right? Like,
I think it is, bro.
oh,
I think
whatever.
it is.
But something like incubator, people around you, they act like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
It's
once
crazy.
you,
I just thought about what you just said. When a baby's actually in that and everybody wants to meet it,
Yeah.
they're so excited. It's like you're that baby
Yeah,
for a second.
yeah.
All your friends around you.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Right
You know,
there.
before like years ago, I never like bought into that concept because it was like your people around you.
Mm.
I was like, nah, I'm who I am. I think the way I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
influence that.
Mhm.
Then like you're not.
No, man.
I think you realize it.
Subconsciously,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit is building up.
Yeah.
Very
Like, you realize it, man.
Yeah.
Like when you're
I
hanging
know
around
it's
with
like you don't see energy. Like I'm a big believer in energy, and I'm like,
Fact.
yo, I can feel all your energies right now. Like it's something that's invisible. You have to kind of learn. Like I could make
Yeah.
this guy.
people. You can totally feel it right now.
But you know,
I'm
deeper thought. This guy a mystery girl, man. Loblo corner. Like, come on, man. I need the internet to be like, let's go. We need to find out mystery girl. But yeah, on a deeper level, like energy, you can feel that, man, from people. You know, like their intentions towards you. If you learn how to analyze energy,
Yo,
Feel it?
I was just about to say that
Right?
exact point.
Yeah.
You'll find a whole different like
yeah,
not even appreciation for life, but generally you're
Yeah.
just mind blown every day.
Mhm.
Like it's crazy how much energy actually speaks in that
man,
sense.
big time. And
So
like,
understanding someone's energies.
Yeah.
just understanding energy overall, because like the moment I started learning, like I read bare books, right, just surrounded, and then like just I don't know, man. It's like kind of like a gut feeling. I don't know how, but I just know someone's energy is good or not.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, these people are not the best for me, or
Yeah.
these people are gonna be great for me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just feeling that energy. It might not exist, but it's almost like the way you carry yourself.
Yeah.
The way you look at things. Like
Yeah.
you know, you're like living with all this positive. You're always thinking, yo, I have depth, I have this, I have that. Right? That energy is being
Yeah.
forecasted
Feel it.
out towards me. I could feel that before you even came here. I could feel that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, seriously, yeah. I think that's one of the biggest parts of all of us actually connecting.
Yeah.
Like again, me and you, we didn't talk much in high school, but now,
Yeah.
now that we saw each other more, you're way more different than you were in high school.
Yeah.
You're more
Of course.
What kind
Yeah.
of ganda banda was you?
Yeah.
I kept asking him,
Yo,
like,
I
"Are
know
you
you
with
were
high
in
school?"
Big facts. 100% facts. He was just a hard worker. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
That's all I knew him for.
Yeah.
But then, even like, when I met you, when the hell did I meet you? first time?
Oh
I don't
man,
fucking remember.
maybe 3 years ago. It's 6
It was
years ago.
yeah,
right?
SHM, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so even then, like that built and grew, and then me and you for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I've seen you on IG, and
Yeah.
like sometimes in your videos, yeah, it's hilarious, great job. But
Thank
like
you.
now we're meeting, right? So it's like it's a different story. But fuck, I was gonna make a point, I totally forgot it. 'Cause I was-
That happens to me all the time.
What?
I start
Yo,
talking,
yo.
I have a point, but then I start talking.
Energy.
Like, fuck, man. Forgot my
Yeah, I
point.
don't know, but like, it's not gonna hit me like that. It's
Yeah.
like one of those like.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
It'll
fucking.
come back maybe.
You- I
Well,
think-
we're fucking done now, I guess.
Yeah, fuck, flip the camera.
I think this whole energy thing, man, it just comes down to experience. Like you have to really
100%,
like
yeah.
just go through a lot of bullshit
I'll
with
be-
people,
I'll
and
be
then
totally
like,
honest with you, bro. The amount of bullshit I've gone through with people is crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, which is
I wish I could.
You have to go through it. Though.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
You have to.
necessary.
Like, don't think so negative about the bullshit. It literally it's helping you.
yeah.
You're going through
literally.
bullshit like fuck, man.
Oh, that's what I
Alright.
was gonna get to. Sorry, I just
Right?
remembered, sorry.
Yeah.
You know how I hate this one thing so much. Like, people get angry over text with people. If you get angry with somebody over text, like a friend, I find that so, to a certain extent, so stupid. Just
Yeah.
because, again, going back to energy, bro. If you think about when was the last time you had a conversation over text where you got an angry argument with somebody? Just
I'm more of a
Same.
talker, man.
Exactly.
Call me right now.
So
or-
exactly, yeah. Otherwise, it's not a big
Yeah.
issue, right? But there's people out there who I feel like I'm going to Satan right now. But like, if you're sensitive, you're really sensitive to text messages, and then you really blow things out of proportion, they become horrible. Like people sometimes lose their friendships and shit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always think about the fact that okay, if you were having that conversation in person with them, it would be hell of a different
Very true.
hell of a different
Yeah,
thing.
we should.
Can you remember that in the moment? I don't think so, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
in the moment you can, right? Because like again, it's all about emotional management and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm not saying like I'm better than
Yeah.
everybody else, but like I think that's a really important aspect. Because like if me and my boys or even one of my other best friends we get into something over text, I'm either gonna call you or I'm gonna fucking
Or kick you
not
out of the
reply because I know in person this conversation will have a whole different tone,
Yeah.
especially knowing me,
Very true.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like I think to save your fucking friendships because.
Mhm.
Is that what happens when you kick him out of the group?
Oh no, I keep my boys out of the group for the fun of it sometimes. He'll be like, one of my boys, he loves fucking Lonzo Ball so much.
Yeah.
And sometimes when he just types Lonzo, I'll be like, alright. You'll see the typing and he's fucking gone.
That's it.
But one of my friends is
That's
a
it.
Yankee fan, I'm a Jays fan, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes we're talking about baseball and he yaps a lot.
Yeah.
I'm giving you big shout outs right now. But like it's friendly yapping, like I'm used to it now, you know what I mean? It's not like, before it was like, oh god, he's just annoying. Now it's like, oh, yeah, he's a brother, whatever.
Yeah.
But like sometimes he'll make a point. He'll want to he likes to push people's buttons a lot.
Yeah.
So sometimes he'll start talking and he'll say something. I'll be like, oh, this bitch, he just really said that.
Yeah.
So like, you'll see he's typing, he's out of the group. I just fucking love doing that shit. It's so funny. And yeah.
I mean, the only thing you can talk about at Jays is talk shit, man. Right?
Well, I mean, not really.
Nah, dude. Yo, what shit
You're
you
doing
do?
pretty good this season.
We're okay. We're
I,
okay.
honestly,
That's
I
not fucking horrible, right?
I'm a person to not.
Yankees are always good.
I just know that one Guerrero guy came up and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I know
That's all I
about.
know.
I'm a sports freak, so it's
I'm a big Leafs and Raptors fan. That's it.
Yeah.
And other than that,
Oh, Leafs fan too.
for life.
Represent.
Everybody knows that. Man.
Yeah.
That's what gets me the heated most sports.
Sports? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
hates
man.
it.
I don't even talk. Like I can never be a sports fan.
See, that's crazy.
I'll get cheesed. I'll be
Yeah.
like, get the hell out
Yeah.
of here.
People ask me often like, yo, you love Kobe so much, and he's like a monster. When
Yeah.
it's like competitive, but I'm never competitive because it's
Yeah.
like, again, I love emotional intelligence. So like,
Yeah.
I always look at that aspect of things.
Yeah.
Like, yo, one of my brother's best friends when we play ball, he chirps me so much, and he actually gets to me because he's older too.
Yeah.
Kobe fans are the most sensitive fans.
I don't need to make a debate with anybody.
Shots.
Everyone I know that's a Kobe fan,
Yeah.
I love pushing their butt.
LeBron
Yeah.
Yo,
Bird.
LeBron.
My
Exactly.
boys
Not
do it
even
all the
LeBron.
time. They do it all the time.
I'll pull up like guys that are okay. Like I'll be like they're better than them, and they just pull out facts. Yo, this, that.
No, I don't. I found that like, it for me, it's like I think Kobe's the GOAT because I look at a different aspect of basketball.
What?
I'm not taking anything away from LeBron, of course.
I want to hear the case go.
It's mentality.
Hey, he's getting
But
ready.
see,
yo.
that,
He's
I've
getting
heard
ready.
That. I heard the mentality thing.
Yeah.
Yo, my boys are gonna love this conversation with you.
I know. I heard the mentality thing, right? Which
Yeah.
is I get it,
Yeah.
but I think all that matters is what you do on the court. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
you know, Kobe's the hardest worker, right?
Yeah. So there you
But
go,
there's
that's
guys
all
that
value.
no, but there's guys that have won more, right?
Yeah, facts. Big
So
facts.
I think when the people bring that up, like all the ESPN analysts will be like, "Yo, Kobe is."
Don't
better."
even talk ESPN. But
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. Like I've heard that, like, "Yo, Kobe's a killer,"
Yeah.
So that's why he's better than LeBron.
Mom,
Yeah,
the
It's
killer,
like,
yeah.
yeah, but I don't like. It doesn't matter to me if you're a killer or not, as long as you
Well,
produce.
exactly. So it doesn't matter to you, right?
No, it matters. Like I respect that. I respect that. But like, it's like I'm not a LeBron fan. First of all, I'm not a LeBron fan. I don't even like that guy that much, right? But it's just that mentality thing is what I don't get. Like, it's about what you produce.
I agree with that. I
It's
agree
just
with that.
okay.
Again,
So it's
metrics,
like,
yo.
Yeah, it's metrics. It's all
Actually,
metrics.
bro, analytics, bro.
Because I feel like the
I mean,
purpose-
LeBron, what's his final record compared to Kobe's?
Kobe never faced Golden. Phil, why am I supporting LeBron?
Yeah.
I'm a D Wade fan.
Do you read it on?
I respect Flash.
Hey.
Flash was
Get it?
Flash was good.
Yo,
Um,
I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan.
Alright.
Hey.
That's because after this season.
Okay, this season. No, if he leaves,
Next season, he's gonna be like, I'm a.
back to Jose
They're not
Alonso
gonna
days.
be.
You know?
But
But yeah, even talking about the emotional intelligence, how'd you like? There had to be like I know you're talking about how you went through some stuff
Yeah, yeah.
earlier, right? But how did you start learning? Like, there's people
Rap.
learn differently. Like I just learned through books, like reading books, going through experiences. Was there a particular way that you started like identifying your emotional intelligence?
yo, bro, I went through so many emotions.
Yeah.
I grew up with so much anger, so much love, so much, all that, like the whole wave. And
Yeah.
again, like rap, when I really started writing out lyrics and shit, like resonating and connecting, that's
Yeah.
when it kind of really started. Like, okay, wait, this guy's putting out a story to the world that the world can connect with. So wait, how can I connect to him,
Mhm.
right? Like,
So it's kind of just piecing it together.
yeah, exactly.
So-
And then, because that's what, when you write something out for, like I tell this to my clients, when you write something out about yourself, the impact it has on your brain is fucking insane.
Yeah.
You'll really undervalue it,
Yeah.
and it has a great impact on your brain. And then it comes back to energy too. Like when you're writing it out, you feel the energy of okay, wait. There's first is me psychologically dumping this out,
Mhm.
emotionally dumping this out. Then when you reread it, it's like proofreading your own work and stuff.
Yeah.
But then you're proofreading yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, why did I feel this? What?
Oh.
How does this have to?
Got it.
Was this with that moment?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is this connected to that?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Now leave it there, and then you just build on that. So like,
Yeah.
I just got really passionate about it because like when I actually understood myself, started understanding that when you look around you, not even arguments, anything negative, it just genuinely, emotions are everything.
Yeah.
They are, bro.
Mhm.
You us right now.
Yeah.
You being giving me a blank stare. That's like it comes out with emotion. You just listening. That's an emotion. You taking information or me talking.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
There's like 4 different levels of emotion or energy in this room right now,
Yeah.
and that you're surrounded by that everywhere you fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're surrounded by that everywhere you go, that's endless learning.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's kind of crazy how I was even thinking about it today. Like I'm reading my book in the morning. I wake up and I usually like chill, rest my brain a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Read a book or whatnot, right? Relax. Then I'll start my day.
Yeah.
And like just like realizing that, man. It's like fuck. I completely forgot what I was saying, man. Fuck. And I lost my words, man. Fuck.
So how does that on Friday night?
Friday night.
End
man.
of the
It's not
week.
Friday.
No, you're saying you're reading in the morning. You chill.
Yeah, learning. Sorry. So learning, like the whole process, like it's.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for it, man. Like I've never read a book in my life during uni or fucking high school days. I'm like,
That's
yo,
what-
fuck that. Once I left, I'm like, yo. Then you found the value of knowledge. It's like, yo, it's like just self improvement. It's insane. You should value that. So I value self like improvement more than anything.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo, it's bigger than anything. Like if I can become the most pure person
For yourself.
for
exactly.
myself, yo, you're living life at that point. Nothing
like-
matters to me. Money doesn't matter to me at that point. Nothing. You know, you're just
Fact.
there.
It's like
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest things. Like I hate school, like
Mhm.
the school system.
Yeah.
I love school, I love education, but I
Mhm.
hate the school system so much. And this is where things get wild with me because like I want to make sure I stay on one point because
Yeah.
my hate just goes fucking haywire sometimes. Because like I hate the concept of, again, I'll tell you, my best friends, bro, they're so fucking intelligent. Like they're geniuses. Like I love how intelligent they are, but the fact that they're so devoted to get to where they want to get to, which is fine, but they lose that sense of reassuring themselves the facts that okay, wait, you know, you're capable of handling this. Or I have a coworker who works like a maniac, so smart, very intelligent, and the way like they hold their personality, it's like it's great, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I see that person doubting themselves. It's like, wait, what the hell are you doing? You're insulting your own intelligence. That's
Mhm.
you're insulting yourself. That doesn't make sense to me. What the
Yeah.
fuck? So it's like I hate that aspect of how the competition in school makes you doubt yourself,
Yeah.
and like even the way things are taught is
Mhm.
like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is crazy though. It's like
Bro, when the fuck was the last time you used cos and tan?
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah, right? Like I'm so sick of it.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Until then,
I'll get so mad, yo.
It's the
I'll-
calculator.
The other part is like this too. Like I asked so many people who are in the profession of like, yo, I went to this university for 4 years, got my major and shit. I'm like, so how much of that textbook are you using today? He's like, 20%.
Yeah.
So where's the other 80%?
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, I'm just stressed. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, I'm not saying that. Yeah, you should boycott school, but you have to put in points on
Yeah.
yourself.
Mhm.
Like, you should be able to say, okay, I got 80s on like 6 tests, so I'm capable to not like stress for something. Like, even if we all cram and procrastinate, that's part of what the fuck we do. It's
Mhm.
cool, whatever. But to be able to say that, yo, after all those tests of me maintaining a certain average or mark, I shouldn't be sitting there doubting myself for the fucking 7th one.
Mhm.
It's 6 fucking 80s. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that not mean anything? Like,
Yeah.
like that's why even like my friends, like they'll say, yo, bro, the exam wasn't good. I was like, so what, 75%? Right? Like, to me, that's fucking amazing. Because,
Mhm.
like, yo, again, I don't look at it. My way of learning was different, right? Like,
Yeah.
my highest marks, yeah, even in uni, yeah, sure, I got 80s and 90s, but, like, I didn't value those 80s and 90s like somebody else would. It was just like, whatever. I had to put on a show for you because
Yeah.
that's how you want fucking work marked.
Mhm.
But for me, it's more about, okay, what can I take away from this?
Mhm.
And do I give myself an
Yeah.
idea, right?
100%.
You know one thing with the school system that just came to me? Because I'm in the same boat. Like, I don't
Yeah.
like the way this.
I'm not trying to discourage any of you guys. It's just like, fuck.
And it's a norm these days. Like, yo, this system's
People
wrong.
dropping out.
fuck
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But the thing with the school is, like, basically at the end of the day, even though it's wrong, the school should be to help you a little kid grow.
Yeah,
Education.
education, bro.
Education is, you're right. It's not competition.
Yeah.
They need to learn, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think in the bigger system of the world, it's not really the school system; it's the world system.
Yeah, I agree
Because
with
they're
that.
breeding the next workforce,
That's very true.
right? So then it probably started off even simpler, and then they're like, "Oh shit, everybody's getting jobs, right?"
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, we need
That's
to
very
increase the competition. So now add difficult tasks in schools, and then sin that, and it just develop to a point. It's like, yo, the company's like, we need the smartest kid. We can't have a whole like 2-3 years of teaching them.
Yeah, that's very true.
School's gonna teach them.
Yeah, that's true.
So if there's that little thing is helping them, so they get finished products and they decide, okay, well, they need that like results to see, okay, well, this guy will fit my company
Exactly,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
right? But it sucks, like it just.
I was thinking about it last night, right? I was just like watching a bunch of different I'm a big watcher of like National Geographic. I love fucking animals, like just learning
Have
more
you
about
seen
this
that
stuff.
Netflix doc, The Our Planet?
Our Planet, no.
Yo, watch that.
I watched a thing.
I've never heard of that, Our Planet.
There's another one, man.
Planet Earth, Planet
There's
Earth.
another series on Netflix. It's Strange Rock.
Oh yeah, I'll look into that.
What is that about?
10 episodes and just talking about Earth from a perspective of the astronauts.
Oh, that's wicked.
Oh, jeez.
And, yo, that documentary just started making me like, think differently. So I started watching more stuff on that.
Yeah.
And then I eventually just got to a point I'm like, what the fuck do we even live in, yo? Like, what the hell are we even doing, right? Like, I'm like, why can't everybody, like, then I'm like starting questioning. I'm like,
You're literally that small.
yeah, no, not even that. Then it
Sorry.
got me more into that, right? I'm like, yo, we are a small little particle, right? End of the day, we're nothing. We make no impact. We're fucking nothing, right? But same time, it's like, then I started thinking like, yo, why do we need governments to govern us?
Yeah.
Why are the rules set on us? Like, I'm just like, why do I have to, like, I'm like looking at my room and I'm like, why the fuck am I living in this small little thing, right? Like, I'm like, why am I in my room? Like, why do I belong? You know what? Then like, the things just didn't make sense anymore to me. I'm like, yo, why is there a government? Why is the government telling me I can't do this, I can do this?
Yeah.
If I go 10 kilometers over this, there's a like, what the hell is even going on? Like,
That shit's
when you
so
think about it,
deep.
like, you go like
That's
like
deep.
200 years back, right? None of this shit, you know?
Yeah.
I think
Yo,
200, you
I'll
have to go
ask you,
really
in
back.
school zone, like in my here's one thing that I realized too, like going on to that.
Yeah.
So we all know our neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
We know them without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know where the stop signs are.
Yeah.
We know what time of night was
Mhm.
busy. We know what time of night
Yeah.
we chill. At night after 11 p.m., if there's a cop watching, I'm really a good driver, so fuck yourself. But I don't stop at stop signs.
Yeah.
Why? Like I get it. What's the concept of the stop sign? Look both ways. Make sure you know.
Yeah.
There's no watch your surroundings and
cautionary
proceed.
measures, yeah.
That's literally what the fuck
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Now at 11 at night, when I know my neighborhood and it's
Yeah.
fucking dead quiet, what the
Yeah.
fuck's the point of me
When it's stopping, right? It feels so
I want to go
stupid.
sleep. Like,
You know what's stupid? When there's a red light and there's absolutely no one inside.
Oh my
no
God.
one's going through. It's just you sitting there at a red light. It's like, all right, I guess I just gotta wait this out.
Yo, it's
That's
just
what-
what it just
that's
is
the
what
jam
it is,
time,
man. It just is.
but no, but like
Trust
but-
me, I understand. But
no,
like,
I agree with you, but
yeah.
my point is getting towards the fact, like, think about how many people are tied to something like that. It's like when something negative happens, they're holding on to something, right? Like it plays the same role.
Mhm.
Like It might be in your mind. It might be 11 p.m. You know, your mind's a neighborhood that you know.
Mhm.
Okay, it's 11 p.m. at night. You have a stop sign.
Yeah.
You know your neighborhood. You don't have to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like so many people are actually like that sign of you stopping at a stop sign at night. Like some people are so fearful, like, oh my god, I have to fucking stop.
Yeah, yeah.
And great job, you're a great driver. I'm not making fun of you or anything, but like, there's nothing wrong with you going.
I got a stop sign ticket once, so I stop at every
Oh,
stop sign.
obviously. Okay, that's a different
even
story.
3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
I'll stop if there's like an elder person in my family with me because I know they're gonna be like, "Do stop sign." So then I'll stop. It's so true. When there's nobody there, it feels so stupid.
Yeah.
I'm literally stopping every 2 seconds. For what?
My dad just kisses his teeth. Man.
Yeah.
Why do you not stop? Dad, it's fucking 11. We know the neighborhood. What's wrong with that? Like,
Yeah, like I think with a lot of the rules that we have in our daily lives, you have to like really think about like,
Yeah.
why are these rules set, and when can we sometimes break them? I'm not condoning like fucking
Don't be
like,
rebels and
running
fucking
stop
rob a
signs and
bank
stuff,
or
but there are
whatever.
some rules, like you think
You
about
need
that
rules.
don't make
Yeah, you
sense,
do.
right?
you need rules, but like at the same time, like, why are we being governed?
Yeah.
It's different.
Yo,
You can have a set of
that's
rules.
like-
A classroom
yeah,
has rules.
Yeah.
But you're being governed. It's like, no, you have to. This is a system.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what you have to do.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
When you go into like a deep ass shit,
Yeah,
when you,
it's-
No, that's deep. That's deep.
when you think
No, it's
that
true.
deep, is like, what the hell? Like,
I
I'm
think the
like,
same shit.
I have to go through this.
Yeah.
If I want to run a business, I gotta go do this, then I can operate.
Well, that's why you hear about like things about like Tupac, right? There's
Yeah.
so many controversies. Like, yo, did he get killed by the feds? Did
Yeah.
he, you know what I mean? Like, why is his death such a mystery? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, and especially somebody who's positive
Yeah.
and he was actually speaking facts every
Mhm.
day of his life.
Yeah.
Then I mean, you go into Punjabi culture, you look at come on, I don't have to say anything about 1984. You look at everybody who's related to that, right?
Mhm.
You tell me the government doesn't know?
Yeah.
It's fucking money grabbers. That's
Yeah.
what these fuckers are. Like,
Yeah.
that's why there's no change right now. It's like
That's
every
like-
motherfucker has like 16,000 rupee in his fucking jib ready to fucking.
Even like government wise, like I was even thinking, I'm like, yo, why do we have like a Trump, a 80-year-old man
Orangutan?
in
Yeah.
charge? You know what I mean? Like, what the,
Orangutan.
how does that make sense? There's such an old ass guy who's gonna die soon, right? Taking over a world that is for younger people.
That's so true. But
Like we would know, like I wouldn't say we know,
Yeah.
but like a 30-year-old, or 40-year-old knows, yo,
Yeah.
we're evolving with the times. But these older people are thinking,
So much.
Yeah,
I don't
yo,
know,
it's
I
really
think-
complex.
I think we could go into like a
yo, the
7
moment
hour
he became
Yeah,
like
that's
president,
really
like I
good.
remember when the thing came up, I was like, "This is a joke."
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yo,
When he became in, I was genuinely.
I kind of lost faith in humanity. I kind of
Yeah.
lost because like we're feeding stupidity that much.
So
I
insane.
was like, "This is actually a clown show."
I think you'll be surprised. Like
I
I've
have a
never,
feeling he's winning the next one too, man. Like I don't see anyone defeating him at this point.
Yeah.
Like the people have become so like shallow-minded. It's insane. Like,
I'm sorry to all my American friends, but yeah, actually.
man, but it's not even just the states, right? It's happening everywhere. You can say
Yeah,
it's
it's
happening in
always-
Ontario too, right? We have Doug
Yeah.
Ford doing dumb shit, right? But at the same time, it's like, yo, where's that aspect of humanity now? Like, why do we look at each other differently? Who we make create? It's all propaganda, right? And then we also think about it like this.
Last hint: humanity's part of the HP. Just like
Oh,
Mic drop,
we're
mic
breaking the
drop.
code. Yo. We're
Fucking
breaking the
oh,
code.
so there's one more word, dog.
But yeah, man, just all that, man. It's just like fuck. I just look at it like.
see, that's the thing. Like that's why they say, yo. Honestly, I try to do this with my parents. Stop watching the news.
Yeah, I don't watch news at
Like
all.
one of
They're
the
still
guys,
there,
one of
man.
the
Like
guys that I
Twitter.
worked with at the airport, he mentioned it to me one day. He's like, bro, when was the last time you saw something positive on the news? And for how long did you see positivity
Yeah.
on the news? I was like, yo, wait, that's so fucking true.
Mhm.
You hear about stabbing, killing, this, that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what the fuck? Now I just try to see between 4 weather. Okay, done. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like,
It's also about the mindset too, man. Like, I know news a lot of negativity, and like I've noticed that, right? But I look at it. I still watch the news here and there, like if it comes on, and sometimes I don't, cause like obviously, like the thing is, some people can't handle the negativity and they start having the negative mindset. But I think if you really look within yourself and you see all the negative aspects within your life, you can really like filter some of the stuff out. You can be like, yo. Like for me, when I see like really messed up shit happening in the world, I really look back into history, especially. I'm like, this has always been, the world has
Yeah.
always been like this.
literally.
I, as an individual, am so small,
Yeah.
so I gotta focus on the things that
I
I'm
can do
doing.
and you can-
That I could probably improve humanity from my own skill, and that's it, man. That's it. That's
Yeah,
all I can
I
do.
feel it kind of has to do with like we're constantly solving problems too. And these
Literally.
problems are usually negative,
Yeah,
right? So like you're always life. You can't live life without a problem.
yeah.
Facts.
Like
you need those problems. to
You
get
need
somewhere.
problems. Problems are like fucking gas for your car.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know what I mean? It's It's a gas for your life.
Life would be boring if it was complete.
If there's no problem,
Yeah,
I'll be
exactly.
dead like by day 3 and shit.
Well, I mean,
Fuck,
what's that
what else
classic
is
thing they
left?
say? What's the classic thing they say? If there's no up and down in your heartbeat, it's straight.
Yeah,
you're dead.
you're dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah. It's just
Knowledge, bitch.
Okay, let's keep it positive now, yo. I don't want to talk about.
But yeah,
politics.
on a positive note, on a positive note, life is great.
Yeah. Who's your guys'
Life
top
is
5
good.
PW artists? Go.
Oh yeah, that was a question
Just
he's
about
been
the
saying.
five.
Yeah.
So we're gonna fucking switch this conversation real quick.
Oh, sorry, I kind of went out of your way.
But it's okay, that's fine. We fucking do that shit. We do the DJ shit on
Yeah.
this. We fucking rip it real quick, right?
what?
But yeah, top 5 PW artists.
Go.
I need to think about it, so I'm gonna let you
Okay,
go
so
first.
Gurdas Maan, Salil Bindukia, Khalid Manik, Sindhu Shinda, and Hafarjaman. I'm an old head.
Oh, yo, he named the classics.
Yeah, he did,
he
yeah.
named the fathers, man.
Bro, I grew up on those guys.
Yeah,
already,
yeah,
like-
shit. No, same here,
The
man.
list
That's
gets
about
way
it.
longer. Like,
That's what
shit.
in Mon movies, man. Those
Yeah.
days.
Yo,
Yeah,
remember-
that's
No,
what
but
I'm
see,
talking
I
about.
used to watch the Dasman movies.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Like,
Those
those movies
classics.
are so
Black
good,
and
bro.
white too.
Classic.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Because my mom, she like, again, my mom when he started with all this stuff, he literally started me and my brother. It's like I used to watch like Google Gale Prime movies, like
Yeah.
when they used to fight with Jameens and
Yeah.
shit. Like it
Yeah.
was dope,
Yeah.
right? And like like ever since, and that's why, and that's a big part of. Yo, you should actually make sure you remember your roots.
Yeah.
It's like
Roots.
me understanding, learning English. I'm gonna do that every day of my life because I'm
Mhm.
fucking here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking here.
Yeah.
But like for me, like I would never want to be whitewashed, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody's whitewashed. Do your thing,
Yeah.
whatever, it's you. But like, yo, it's so important to know. Like I love hearing this. So I went to India last summer, right? And
Mhm.
like my chachi's like. "Eta eda mail the purani buriyan mildi hondi hain."
Yeah.
And for me that's huge because my BBG passed away years
Yeah.
ago, and it's like in a way it's like I'm keeping her alive in that sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like it's dope, and I don't want to lose that. And it's dope to see it in my nieces now too, because like of course they get it from
Yeah.
the whole family, but you know you play your role, so it's
Mhm.
dope. And yeah, like I love the balance. Like growing up now, I love the balance of 1 minute literally in my car. If you're in my car, you'll hear fucking like Gurdas Maan, and like next minute you'll hear M saying you're a bitch cunt. Like it's,
Yeah.
like, it's such a great balance.
That's a concert right there.
Yeah,
man.
literally. It is.
I really like Gurdas Maan back in the day for his movies.
Yeah.
Because like every movie had a meaning, you know.
Yeah.
And you compare it to like all the Punjabi artists, and it was like everyone's making good movies, but
His
he always had a
lyrics,
meaning.
yeah.
Like I remember Warisha, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that was
She was sick.
Yeah.
Like
That soundtrack was dope.
yeah. But yo, honestly, I don't think I'm qualified enough to
Oh, cool. Yeah, do you
give
think?
this. But like I listen.
It's a hard question.
I listen
I like
to
a lot
Jazzy
of
B
them.
and Sukshin Dushin back in the day a lot. And yeah, man, I think I stopped. Like I stopped. Like after
Yeah.
a while, I stopped. But I really these days I started getting back to it, into it a little bit because of the hype.
Mhm.
And Karan Aujla and Sidhu make some bangers.
Yeah, bangers, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I can like. I have a lot of favorites, man. Like I would say, like Khalid Manik for sure, one of them. Like a legend. Right, I'll listen to like all of his old stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Shinda was a classic, man. That guy.
Yeah.
He had a lot of folk shit. That was,
Yeah.
his storytelling was dope. That's
Mhm.
why I loved it.
Yeah. And then I love Diljit too, even though
Yeah,
sometimes he does some
facts.
controversial stuff. But that guy's talented, man.
His
Yeah.
vocal was so
He's
dope.
very talented. And then you gotta give a shout out to Sidhu dude, right? He's changed the game right now, right?
Yo, that's the thing.
His music might not be appealing to everyone. He might be talking about a lot of fucking shit that people don't want to hear
Yeah.
about. But yo, he's changed the game, man.
He reminds me of Chumkila, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you. He
real
has those
shit.
vibes.
Mhm.
Real shit. He's a great lyricist, but
Yeah.
like, even like that's the thing. When people look at me like I'm crazy, when I don't bump Sidhu a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on
Yeah.
you, even if you have
Yeah.
watched this somehow. But
Yeah.
it's just
He
that
does,
like,
man.
like looking at even the youth I deal with, it's like the impact it has on them.
Mhm.
Again, I'm not trying to blame the artist
Yeah.
because artist does his job, whatever.
Mhm.
But it's like.
There is
It's,
an impact.
yeah, there's some sort of responsibility you should take, right?
Mhm.
And that's just me being the old guy,
Yeah.
I guess. But
Mhm.
like, yo, like, I'll tell you right now, if I want to see this happen, if Sidhu Moosewala were to drop a folk album, I want to see how many kids would support it.
Yeah.
And
I
if
think
he-
he'd make it pop, though,
I
'cause he's-
think he
he's-
would make it fucking
yeah.
dope. I think
Because
it would be
he's
so dope.
He was huge right now, and he has all the advantage in his world.
Because
He can
yo,
make
when it comes to
anything
like keeping in touch with your roots,
Yeah.
if there's one guy who can really keep kids. I sound like a fucking uncle right now, but I don't give a shit because yo, it's important. These kids should
Yeah.
know your roots, right?
So
Like,
so you're saying like
Exactly.
Sidhu makes a folk album that'll
Yo,
actually
watch.
help. Like,
He
the people
probably
listen to it.
wants to, but then there's people around him who are like, no, man, we're making
knows?
money this
That's-
way.
that's-
But yeah, an artist should never do that. Artists should
Like
always
I
make
watched
what you.
Diljit Dosanjh and he was
Yeah.
like, yo, I don't like these songs, all these bangers.
Yeah.
He's like, I genuinely don't like this shit.
But that's the dope thing.
He was like
about-
sitting there with, like he was stressing. He's like, yo, I don't like this shit, man. I like peaceful positivity songs.
Mhm.
He's like, yo, he literally was in the camera. He's like, what do you want me to do? Like, those
Yeah.
the people like that.
So
make it.
Yo, honestly, my favorite Diljit track of all time is Ranja, and a lot of people don't even know about the track.
Yeah.
Like,
classic.
but it's just like that, the vocal tones he hits. Like, that's when you look at the talent, right?
Yeah.
Like, going back to your point, it's like, yeah, he might do stupid songs. Like, what's that fucking Kylie Karina thing he just put
Yeah.
out? But he's just vocally so talented that people fucking love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, but yo, I love a lot. I think all of his songs I like just because he's
He's
talented.
unique, yeah,
man.
bro.
Even like the
Fucking-
latest one, like talented man. Like
I can't like that one. But I get what you mean. I'm not
Yeah.
judging it.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard it, but I was like, I ain't about this, bro. Nah.
Really?
See, I was talking to one of my friends about this. I was like, yo, he's so genuinely so fucking talented that even when he does like a stupid song, you'll let it slide because
Yeah.
you know he's gonna come out with bangers
Mhm.
like in the matter of fucking
Yeah.
2 weeks or
Mhm.
something. You know, like his album Roar was fucking dope.
I think Diljit is fucking Drake of Punjabi industry.
Facts.
He's Drake. He can do everything. Like
Yeah.
from that
Acting,
album,
singing.
from what was that fucking album? He dropped 2 albums, Roar and then the one before.
Oh,
The one more hip-hop.
High End, yeah, High End was a part of
The
that.
High End was on the album,
Yeah.
right? Whatever the
Yeah,
name was.
I don't know.
Right? I know I just can't pronounce it. I don't want to embarrass myself pronouncing it. So I'm gonna say some next stupid
But
shit.
Confidential.
Confidential, yeah. So
Yo,
those 2 albums, like, they're totally different.
yeah.
And they get the fact that he made 2 bangers back to back. That's a Drake move.
I didn't bump that other album, but yeah, no,
Yeah, I love the album.
I know there were some good songs, but
Yeah.
for me, it's like
Mhm.
I'm being the old uncle. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when you know you're a leader in the industry, when you could try a new shit and
Bro,
you could
new shit. And
make it
everybody
bang.
pops it.
That's why I think Sidhu, man, like you said, if
Yeah.
he drops a folk album, he could put it back on the trend.
Yeah.
Like he's a guy who's kind of doing different shit right now.
He has the key right now.
He has a key right now. He's basically the Drake of Punjabi, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Punjabi music.
So I don't know
Like,
much about the Punjabi industry, but so is Karan Aujla not on his
No,
level?
he's up
No,
there.
he is.
up
He's
there,
just-
up there.
I don't know. I guess everybody's just so down with Sidhu just because like
He's up
that's
there
how
too.
he came in there,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean, no disrespect to Bird and Malton. You guys are talented too if you guys watched it.
Yeah.
But like,
They do.
Yeah, awesome.
They do.
Shout out to you guys. You're talented.
Yeah.
But you know, like it's just that there's so many connections that I feel the youth draw to Sidhu than Guddan, because it's like Guddan's lyrically just really he'll spit like this song facts, like he'll
Yeah.
spit facts.
I heard that
Great
song.
song,
I was like, wow.
but it's like the kids can't relate to a lot of that type of stuff, you know, like
Mhm.
because that's real life shit.
Yeah.
With Sidhu Musa, he talks a lot about gang related stuff, or like, you know what I mean, like it's like Goldie and Lado and stuff, like
Yeah.
that, which is again do your thing,
Yeah.
whatever. But like, they're at that age. See, that's the other point. The nature of the kids' age, their nature right now is to they're around that stuff. Like
Yeah.
for us, the equivalent, maybe for both of you, but like. Actually, yeah, fuck yeah, for all of us. The equivalent for that for us would probably be GTA. You know what I mean? Like in our head, like
Oh,
back
yeah,
to, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like we on fucking San Andreas
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
playing Need for Speed.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys, but so for me, I used to play a lot of PC games. So I used to have like NFS on my PC. Shout out to my brother, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
And like I used to play my iTunes playlist and turn off the fucking music in the video game.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'd be like literally today's reality is kids bumping all this better music and
Yeah.
shit with like cool cars or whatever. And I was literally doing that in the video game
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's what I take from it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
crazy when you put it that way.
Yeah, right? Like, it just hit me. I was like, yo, shit.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I
But
don't really. Well, yo, you guys are.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, why
I was
you
gonna
cut
say,
that off, bro?
I was gonna be like, yo, like, what's your top 5?
well, yeah, we didn't fucking top five.
Fucking
Yo,
assholes.
yo,
I'm here to listen.
My
Nah,
bad,
fuck it
I'm
out,
sorry,
yo.
I'm
Fuck
sorry,
this shit,
I'm
yo.
sorry.
I
I didn't know. I forgot. I got
Oh,
so
you
into
both
comment.
owe him some coffee.
I'm sorry, man. Let's go. Go.
But honestly, I don't even have top 5.
Great. And that's it.
I know.
What do you listen to?
Yo, I don't. Honestly, I don't listen to Punjabi music that much.
Mm.
Obviously, like Sidhu, he has good music in terms of that's like is good for my ears. But if there's a Punjabi singer out there that like talks about dope like real shit, I'd probably vibe with that. Like a J. Cole of like
Yeah, yeah,
Punjabi,
yeah.
right? Punjabi music industry, but yo, I don't have anyone.
And you know what's
I don't listen to Punjabi music enough that I could be like, yo, this guy's my favorite.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's what I would say too.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
But
that.
you know what's crazy? Like, 90% of my playlist is hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just what I grew up on.
Mm.
But I was talking to somebody one day, and they're like, yo, we were talking about like genres,
Mm.
and she was like, yo, I listen to all this, and I make an effort to change it up, because at the end of the day, a lot of the hip hop, right? A lot of it's really good. A lot of it's like for fun, right?
Yeah.
And then it has a very aggressive vibe. You know what I mean? So they're like, it's if at that moment I realized, I need to kind of listen to a lot of different types of music, like
Yeah.
soothing music or positive music, because that affects who you are as well.
Oh yeah, for
Yo,
sure.
I'm the same.
I know some people are so drunk on Takashi. It's like,
Yo, when Takashi came out, I was like, yo, this is not, because my roommates would like bump that shit, right? And 6 a.m. in the morning, yo, you what the fuck? I was like, shit, man, like this guy's not popping. Who is this guy? I was laughing, right? He was like, screaming on the track. Yo, some of the songs, they just started bumping.
Yo, they're bangers. Some of them are bangers, man.
But
People are really explicit, but yo,
He
it's just good for the ears.
fucked it up hard.
Whatever. I heard somebody put it the best way. I mean, yo, the way music is right now, and everything you can put out anything you want. If it hits, it hits. Because that's just the world.
Yeah.
There's so much access to it. And he took advantage of it in his own way.